What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news from yesterday, and we got a lot to talk about, but I'd like to thank everybody who liked the previous video and subscribed if you weren't. Much appreciated. On this video, let's end the week strong. Let's see if we can get 600 likes on this video. Now, as for the highlights, we have a look at both Air Jordan 11s that are dropping for holiday 2017. We also have another look at the PSNY Air Jordan 12 City Pack collection. We have a bunch of stuff from Nike. We have some retros, we have some Nike basketball releases, one thing from Adidas, some Lonzo Ball news if anybody cares on the Big Baller Brand Z02 Lakers edition. Of course, that's just a quick rundown, but without wasting too much of your time, let's jump into the news. The NBA draft went down last night, and with all LeVar Ball's antics and his pushing for his son Lonzo Ball to be drafted to the LA Lakers, it finally happened. So, the number 2 overall pick was Lonzo Ball, and to celebrate, Big Baller Brand released the Z02 Lakers SHO'TIME edition. So I'm not going to go over the shoes so much because they're basically a mashup of what Nike, Adidas, and probably every other brand has done. Now, I'm not here to knock the shoes. If you do like them, that's cool. Not for me. I mean, the look isn't terrible, I'll say that, but the price is where I draw the line. And the retail price is $495. You can pre-order them now, but they won't ship out until February 10th, which is just before the All-Star Game, and the All-Star Game is being held in Los Angeles. It seems like every brand is jumping on the knit bandwagon, and here we have the Reebok Insta Pump Fury, which is now being called Ultraknit because they feature knit across the base and the extended collar. However, the model is somewhat nice in my opinion because it does resemble that of the OG Fury Pump. And they feature yellow and red accents. We have a black base, white midsole, black outsole. As for the release date, July 1st, and Reebok has yet to announce a retail price, but more than likely it'll be in the mid $100 range. Pharrell was seen in a new pair of Adidas NMD Hu, and typically speaking, when he's seen in a new pair, that means that sometime later down the road these will release, but there's no confirmation. Now, an image leaked online and he was with Lil Uzi Vert, which shows the pair. It features breathe down one of them and walk on the other, and that's done in yellow. As for the base, it features royal blue. We also have orange accents, white on the midsole, and black outsole. So I don't know if these are going to release. It's possible that they do, and in that case I'll make sure to let you know. On to Nike, and the brand is bringing us back to the mid-90s with the re-release of the Nike Air Max 2 Uptempo 94 OG Duke. So why are they nicknamed Duke? During the 90s, the Duke squad wore the shoe, and they originally released back in 1994. They feature white leather on the overlays, and then for the base, we have nubuck and mesh. Finishing the look is royal blue accents. They are now starting to release at Nike sportswear retailers, one of them being City Blue. Retail price will be $140. Nike Sportswear has also been slowly releasing new colorways of the Nike Trainer SC High. They've also dropped some OG ones as well, but here we have what's being called University Blue for the simple fact that it uses University Blue. Now, they do remind me a lot of the Air Jordan 7 Pantone, and that pair features the same color theme and even the same color blocking. Up top, we have a mixture of leather, mesh, and suede, and then that is done in University Blue. The midsole and outsole is done in white. If you're interested in purchasing, they are starting to drop right now. Jimmy Jazz has some sizes, retail is $130. Nike is releasing a White Snakeskin pack. 2 models will be a part of it, but first up we have the Air Max 95. Dressed in Summit White and Cell, pretty much an all-white theme, but they do feature synthetic snakeskin texture around the toe, and that runs across the lower part of the panels and extends across the heel. Aside from that, the look is completed with a bit of 3M on the heel. So here are the release details. June 29th, and retail price is $165. The second model in the White Snakeskin pack is the Nike Air Max 97. So we've already showed you a preview of the shoe sometime back. I believe it might have been earlier this week, but we didn't know a release date. Now we do, and these are also dropping June 29th. Retail price will be $160. I'm feeling the Air Max 97 a lot more than the Air Max 95 as of late. The Air Max 95 used to be my favorite Air Max model for a long time, but kind of got over them. We have a few sets of official images for the Nike Kobe AD. First up is the Igloo pair, and that features what the brand is calling Igloo across the uppers and midsole, and as you can see, it's kind of like a mint green look to it. There's also speckled detailing across the midsole, and then black lands on the swoosh, Kobe branding, and outsole. The Nike Kobe AD Igloo will drop on July 1st for $160. I do like this colorway. I'm not a fan of the model, but I think certain colorways really make this shoe a lot better. Now the second pair we have to share, I'm a huge fan of that, and I think that's the best colorway so far. My favorite Nike Kobe AD is being called the Purple Stardust, and they have an LA Lakers theme to it. They feature purple across the uppers, black detailing. They also have suede around the heel, and then on the Kobe branding located on the insole, there's a bit of yellow. This pair is also expected to drop on July 1st for $160. Now, if these are both really dropping on July 1st, because that's the date so far, then I believe that they're going to be a part of some sort of pack. The Nike Air VaporMax has been the brand's most popular model as of late, and yesterday they shared the Nike Air VaporMax Fall 2017 releases. Now, these are actually dropping during summer, starting this month. First up, they share the Nike Lab Air VaporMax Desert Moss as well as the T-Berry. Now, those were expected to drop on June 20th, but according to Nike's press release, that has changed to June 29th. Next up, we have the Chrome Blush colorway, which uses feminine neutrals with a metallic swoosh, a reference to powerful sci-fi superheroes. Next up, we have the City Tribes colorway, which offers a neutral take on the Air VaporMax, nodding to runs through the lush grass. Both the Chrome Blush and City Tribes will drop on July 7th. Following, we have the Deep Red colorway. Nike didn't share any information, but they do feature a deep red upper constructed with Flyknit. We have black accents that land on the Nike swoosh as well as the outsole. This pair is dropping July 13th. Last but not least, we have the Explorer collection, and this is inspired by Nike's consistent investigation of new technologies, including Nike Air, is tied to historical exploration. Bronze-colored swooshes hint at the deep-sea diving helmets that opened up underwater frontiers, while the white and blue of the Explorer Light references spacesuits. The Explorer Dark colorway alludes to the gritty texture of faraway planets. Both the Explorer Light and Explorer Dark doesn't have a set release date, but they are expected to drop in July. As I described each shoe, if I didn't mention a retail price for that particular shoe, don't worry, they all will cost you $190. Yesterday, Jordan Brand unveiled the Jordan Trainer 2 Flyknit, and reading a bit from the excerpt so we can go a little bit more into detail about the shoes. The Trainer 2 includes an all-new Flyknit pattern that is supportive and durable, made with every roster position from the court to the gridiron in mind. This marks the first time the brand has utilized Flyknit on a performance model, combining one of Nike's most innovative technologies with true Jordan Brand style and soul. The incorporation of Flyknit improves flexibility and durability. A mid-strap supports extra lockdown, while underfoot a Nike Zoom Air sole offers dynamic cushioning. Nods to the brand's heritage can be found throughout the shoe, highlighted by the elephant print on the strap, clear outsole and key logo on the inner tongue, a metaphorical passport to the Breakfast Club. So far, we just have a look at the black and white pair, and they will drop on July 1st for $140. Towards the end of this month, Jordan Brand is releasing two colorways of the Air Jordan 31 Low, one representing Chicago away and one representing Chicago home. Here we have official images of the home edition. Featuring a predominant white takeover, there is a little bit of black as well as red. For those that are interested in purchasing, June 30th is the date. Retail will be $160. Also, the away pair will drop on the same day. But I believe if any of the two had the potential to sell a little bit better, it would be the away because that's dressed in predominant red. However, I still believe that they both will show up at outlets. As you probably already know, PSNY and Jordan Brand are releasing 3 colorways of the Air Jordan 12, and they form a special city pack. Now the pack represents NYC, Milan, and Paris. Each color will release in the respective city. So we have wheat for NYC, Bordeaux in Paris, and olive in Milan. Now, I've gone over these details before, but I'm just sharing this once again to try to clear up any confusion. Also, these are some pretty dope images. Now, June 28th is the date. Retail price is $300. So this is a geo-localized release. So what needs to happen is you need to have the Nike Sneakers app. You need to be in either New York City, Milan, or Paris. Nike will then open an area somewhere in that city where you'll need to be in, check in on the app, and basically cross your fingers for good luck and hope you win a size. Finishing the news out, we have a look at the Air Jordan 11 Midnight Navy and Air Jordan 11 Gym Red, which is dropping this holiday 2017 season. And like I mentioned before, it has a UNC and Chicago Bulls kind of tribute going on here. Obviously, we have The Chicago pair, which is done in all red, a little bit of black, white on the midsole, and a translucent outsole. As for the Midnight Navy, they feature UNC accents. We have Midnight Navy, which runs across the patent leather, as well as hinted on the heel, and then white up top, as well as the midsole and a translucent outsole. Both pairs will also feature a higher cut patent leather as well as peaks, just like the originals. Now, for the Midnight Navy, aka UNC pair, they drop on November 24th, which is Black Friday. Retail will be $220. The Gym Red, aka Chicago pair, is rumored to release on December 9th. The date has moved around quite a bit. It was, I believe, the 16th, then the 10th, now the 9th. So we'll have to wait, but retail price will be $220. Now, if you made it this far, which pair are you feeling more, the Chicago or the UNC? For me, this is hard because I think both are dope, but I think it's going to be the Chicago on this one. However, if they had the Jumpman white, it would have been so much better in my opinion. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. So what I'm feeling from this video would be both Air Jordan 11s that are dropping for holiday 2017. Must pickups for me. Also the PSNY Air Jordan 12. I like the wheat and the Bordeaux the best, and olive obviously in third. And it would be a toss, probably Bordeaux I'd like number 1, and then wheat. But all three are dope. I'm just not going to be able to get any of them. Now, I do like the Nike Kobe AD Purple Stardust, but it's something I don't like enough to buy at retail. If I see them at an outlet and they go, you know, below, way below retail, then yeah, I'll pick them up. Although I do feel that is the best looking Kobe AD to release. Last but not least is the Nike Air VaporMax, known as Explorer Light. Now that pair I really like a lot. I just feel like it's well put together. It has a bit of flash, but at the same time, it looks like a dope summer shoe. But leave a comment below and let me know from this video what you liked or what you disliked. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.